something in our past, something that has happened. We've seen a set of circumstances and we've experienced it so much that we just stay where we are. We stop thinking about tomorrow. We stop dreaming. We stop hoping that things will get better. We stop searching the Lord and asking the Lord to step in, because our past experience has told us that every time I go through this, I'm going to experience an electric shock. The disciples said, Jesus, the last time we went to Judea, they tried to stone us. So let's just stay here. Lazarus is sick. If he's sick, give him some Tylenol. He'll get well. What do we need to go there for? What do we need to get involved for? Why don't we just stay here and watch from the safety of the banks instead of getting involved? And Jesus says, as long as I am with you, as long as there's 12 hours in the day, if anyone walks in the day, if anyone walks in the light of Christ, they do not stumble. But if they walk in darkness, they stumble. I'm trying to encourage someone this morning that we have to examine what is it that we have our faith in this morning. Because if our faith is in Jesus Christ, even though we've experienced some hurts in the past, we can move forward in faith. It is true that you're wired this way. You've experienced this situation time and time again. Perhaps even like the man in chapter 9, you were born with this condition, this situation, this mindset. But it's only true until Christ says it's no longer true. We get into this mindset that I'm wired this way, and we accept it. You've heard me say it before. It is true until the day that he says, no longer. As long as there's light in the world, as long as Christ is with us, then there's a reason to move forward. There's a reason to go back to Judea. I read an article this week about why, maybe you've even wondered about this, why when we're flying at night, they dim the lights in the cabin. And it said that they do that because they want everyone who is flying to be comfortable. They want their eyes to adjust. Because it said, imagine being in a room that you're not familiar with, and suddenly the lights come on. And we know that when we're in a room that's dark and suddenly there is light, our eyes have to take time to adjust. Or the opposite, when we turn off the lights at night and look around the room, it's completely dark. But after a few minutes, light starts to filter in because our eyes have adjusted. Years ago, I was flying to Tampa to see my mother and father. And they forgot to turn off the lights. As we were flying, we were coming in. And the whole time they kept talking about how we're getting ready to land. And I said something must be wrong because it seems like we're just flying along. But because they had forgotten to turn off the lights, I had lost my understanding of where we were in relative to the ground. Because the lights were still on, I couldn't see on the outside. And then suddenly they turned the lights off, and as soon as they turned the lights off, we hit the ground. And it helped me to understand that light changes perspective. Yeah. Light changes our perspective. The disciples here are saying, we don't want to go to Judea. We don't want to be a help in anybody's life, because the last time I tried to help someone, I gave them my last $5, and now I need to borrow money from somebody else. The last time I tried to do something good or kind, it was a slight. It took me back a step. I'm trying to help somebody, trying to do something good, and now it's cost me something. So I'm just going to stay right here, wrapped in myself, keep it all to myself, all my charity, all my love, all my warmth and my good thoughts, because the last time I extended my hand, it cost me something. Jesus, the last time we went to Judea, and tried to stone you. Let's just stay here. Let him take care of himself. Jesus says, if anyone walks in the day, he doesn't stumble, because the light of the world is with him.